Great, thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay, I'm Shmuela. I'm from Israel. I'm a front-end developer. I love Angular. I've been working with it for the past few years. And I'm the founder of NgGirls.
Very cool. NgGirls is such a great concept. I think I've been hearing about it a lot at conferences lately. You guys have really done a lot of outreach to the different Angular conferences. What was that like? Why did you do it?
Well, like I said, I love Angular. But I've been developing with other things before that, with other languages. And I've been to NgGirls a few years ago. And that was a really great concept. I came there and we were all women, were beginners, and there was a tutorial, and there were mentors helping us, and we were making our very first Django application, that's with Python. So I was really inspired. A few years later, when I started doing stuff with Angular, I saw this need, and I remembered that, and I wanted to do the same thing for Angular. And web development is so great. Front-end development is really wonderful. You can see the result in front of your eyes immediately. So I really love it, and I want to share it with others, especially with women. I think the way it was relatively easy and fun for me, I want to have other women experience this and get to know this. So I just decided to organize the very first workshop with NgGirls, and it was a success.
I also really like the fact that I see men coming to the workshop, and even though it's NgGirls, there is this inclusivity aspect of, hey, yes, this is for girls, yes, this is a safe place for girls to do something, but we're not excluding the guys from doing it either.
Yes, of course. There are many great guys who are coming as mentors.
That's
and they're helping out, and they're also showing how it's like to be a developer, that it's not a guy thing. They can actually show that as guys. They can show that even they don't always have the confidence. They don't always know everything. And that's really great to see.
Sort of providing the empathy, or helping women who might be afraid to get into the development world because there's a lot of men in it, have them see the idea that, hey, you might see these guys speaking, you might see these guys doing a lot of great things, but at the end of the day, when you're coding, everyone is just a developer, and you debug your code the same, and everybody runs into the same errors. And I think it's also very empowering sometimes when you're a beginner to work with people who are more experienced. Sometimes I pair with Ben, and I'll teach him something. And I'm always shocked. But that must be a really cool feeling, I think, for anybody who attends the workshop, to just sort of say, oh, this is obtainable, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the participants are all women, because still we want to support women, but we do think about other communities that we want to reach later on for increasing the diversity. But women is, I think, the biggest community that is underrepresented in the tech world. And so we have women mentors, which is great because they can be real role models. But we can also have men mentors. And yes, sometimes also the participants can teach us something new. And sometimes the participants ask questions that we haven't thought about. So it's also wonderful. So we learn a lot from it also.
I think the Angular community has definitely done a good job at really trying to promote diversity. We've seen this at NgConf with the whole idea of code of conduct, making sure everybody feels safe and welcome. So I think the community itself, things like NgGirls, things like the core team, things like conference organizers, have really done a lot of work, put a lot of effort into trying to make our community a safe place. And that's awesome.
Yes, I love the Angular community. the community inspires me to do this kind of work. And the people are so great, and you can approach someone who's from the core team and just ask him questions. So this environment is really important for activity like that, like NgGirls or women in tech and so on. I think it is really, it's amazing that we can do that.
It's empowering.
It's really empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this community is really strong, and it's wonderful for me.
I totally agree, and I'm so glad we met, and I love seeing all the stuff you're doing. I tell everybody about NgGirls. Where can we find NgGirls on the internet?
It's ng-girls.org.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Awesome. And are you guys planning on try to be at all the Angular conferences, I'm assuming?
We try, yes,
Yeah.
we try. And not only on Angular conferences, but whoever wants to organize an NgGirls workshop or any other activity by themselves, then just talk to me and I'll give you the resources, and I'll put you on the website and help you out with everything.
Very cool. So anybody who wants to help support females in the community can run an NgGirls.
Yes,
That makes me so happy.
The tutorial is open source.
Very
You
great.
can use it for just about anything. You can also contribute to it. You can fix it or suggest your ideas. Yeah, really. And it's only the beginning, and there's so much to do.
Great.
So really, whoever wants to help and do something, because we're a small team and we can't be everywhere all the time, and I really would like to have lots of workshops around the world, not only in conferences. We've had a workshop in JS Unconf in Hamburg just 2 weeks ago, and that workshop, Robert from Germany, he organized it. He was one of the mentors in NgGirls in Copenhagen as part of NG Vikings, and he took the idea and I gave him all the resources he needed, and he actually took it to the next step and created things by himself. He printed out the banners that
great.
we're going to use, and he's going to use in further workshops and activities that he's going to do. So yes, so we're looking for more people like that. We also have Erica in Brazil, and she's also interested in doing workshops. She's already doing that for women in Brazil. She's teaching them Angular, Angular JS and Angular, and we're helping her out with that also.
Cool.
So yeah.
So where can we find you? What's your Twitter handle?
Shmuela J, but we also have the Twitter for NgGirls, that's Angular Girls.
Oh, great. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Hey there. Are you into reactive programming using JavaScript? Do you have to deal with asynchrony in your web app? Then join this instructor Ben Lesh to learn all of the ins and outs of RxJS in his hands-on workshop. Available online and in person, go to rxworkshop.com for more details and to book your spot today.